Good morning, and welcome to day number 8 of the 12 days of Christmas. And today we are doing another Santa Claus today, so we're going to be doing a number Santa Claus. And let's get going on a Saturday night, because everybody's moving to the River White. Yeah. I thought we'd do another Santa here, and then we've just got a gingerbread house, which I think this is a gingerbread house, but it looks like a church with the doors and that, but I thought that would make a very good gingerbread house for the gingerbread man that we've just done. So yeah, really lovely. It's been a fairly busy morning today, even though it's a Sunday. I got up at 9 o'clock and I went to, when you sort of like really fancy something hot, and I fancied like not a fry up as such, but I wanted something hot, so I thought, I know what, I'll see if Greggs are open, because obviously it's a Sunday, and they were open, and they've had another refurbishment, and it looks awful in there. They've gone for like this black appearance, and it's too black in there. It looks like a funeral parlour, if I'm honest with you. I don't like the decor, and the Wheaton store has been closed because they're doing exactly the same, but apparently this refurbishment is supposed to be creating 2 more jobs apparently, so and I went in there and I couldn't find, this was the Braintree store because I live in Braintree, and I went in there and I couldn't find the sandwiches because normally they're on this side, they moved them to the other side, and then there was like a little island in there which had like cakes and all sorts around it, but I really don't like it. It's too dark. I much prefer the the old version. So anyway, I got in there and I got the meal deal. I don't agree with the meal deal because you only get a drink and a sandwich for £3.60. I think they should include the crisps. And I thought, well, I don't really want to spend too much. So I spent like a £5, and it was out of a Chelsea bun. Sorry, got it wrong again. It was out of a Belgian bun or a it was out of a Belgian bun or a sausage roll, and I thought, they've just come out of the oven. Because when I get the sausage rolls, I really like the ones that they just come out of the oven, very soft and. Yeah, not the ones that have been sitting there for a while. And I thought, oh man, I'm having that. Now, if you've got the Greggs app, you can scan it each time you're in there. You can also top it up and put money on the app if you want. And every time you scan it, they'll take the money off the app for you. But you also get, say like I got a sandwich. So for example, I love my tuna baps. So I got this lovely roll with the tuna in it. I'm going to have for lunch, and it's a fairly nice, decent sized roll, probably similar to Subway, and I'm going to have that for lunch. And so you can have a sandwich, and then obviously if you was to buy a sandwich you would get a point, and I'm 1 point away from getting some points for a free sandwich, so really happy with that. Now, I've ordered on the Just Eats app before, and I don't know whether that counts as because for some reason you don't get points on there, so I need to ask them, is there any way I can get my points from Just Eats through the app on there? I don't know about that, and I'm going to ask them that and see whether I can, because that would bump up my points a bit, and it would be, just going to see if I can get into my account and say, look, here's what I've ordered on Just Eats, is there any way that you could give me the points for that? I can only ask. If they say yes, then great. If they say no, then then it's no. But I used to really get angry when they say no. I don't like being told no, I'll be honest, but now I sort of am more understanding, really. It's quite nice. So we're going to do this lovely Just gonna do this star if I can pick it up. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to get, I might have to get my tweezers for this, or I might be able to place it on. See if I can place it on. There we go, because that goes like that. I can always remove it if I need to. There we go, that's roughly about there that we want it. Brilliant, okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, I got that and I came back and I was watching this program and I was going to watch a bit of YouTube to clear it, and I was watching this program and it was Alan Titchmarsh dancing. It was like the waltz or something he was dancing to. So I thought, oh, that looks good, I'm going to watch a bit of that. Just going to get a bit more wax. This pen is forever needing wax. So, yeah. So, just getting that, and then came back, eating the Alan Titchmarsh dancing, and it's some show that he does. Oh no, I've missed Laura Koonsberg. Normally I get up early on a Sunday to watch the, you know, that Sunday morning thing with Laura Koonsberg, but I must have overslept. Sunday's the only sort of day of the week where I'll like really, you know, lay in. I don't like to lay in too much because I know that I want to get up and do things and get, you know, keyrings done and stuff like that for the diamond painting, but I'm going to take a week off between Monday the 13th up to the 19th of February, because I haven't really had, I don't get paid for doing these videos, so obviously YouTube do pay you, but only when you get to like 1,000 subs and stuff like that. As I've always said, my channel is a build diary for myself. If people watch, great. If they subscribe, great. Either way, I'm not offended. You know, I've always treated my channel as like a build diary, so that once I've finished the keyring, I can, you know, go back on it and watch my progress of it, and, you know, show my family members and stuff like that. So the money side of it, I'm not interested in it in any way, shape or form. It's not about money for me. It's about sharing your hobby, you know, sharing the passion you have for diamond painting and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna, oh, look at that. Oh yes, that goes really well. I like that. And it's like he's laughing because you've got that part there, which would indicate that he's laughing under his beard. And yeah, I just thought, well, I'll get the tuna bap and I'll have that for later. So it was really, really good, really. But yeah, I don't really want the cake. And last night, I have recently had dental treatment, but last night the tooth that he said, I've got a tooth and it's like this. So, for example, here, this would be the tooth, my very terrible design of a tooth. So imagine that's the tooth, right? This side here is all filling, the nerves running through there, and then this side here is all broken off. So obviously I think what's happening is where this part is opened, because there's nothing there, there's no tooth there, it's getting into, food is getting caught into there and hitting the nerve, which is causing severe pain. And it's really weird because it hurts now and again, but it's not constant pain. It's whenever it hits it. And then obviously this side is a filling, so I want this tooth took out. There's no point filling it because it's battered up, like it needs to go. Oh no. Oh. Sometimes you do that and it tears the paper off on it. So yeah, for that one I've actually rang them and said, look, because he wants to do another filling, then go down extraction, and I'm like, this needs to come out now. We need to get rid of this tooth, you know. So we need to really get rid of this tooth. So I don't know whether he wants. I've got an appointment on the 20th, but I don't know whether he wants to take that out, then go back to the filling or what. But I just want to get rid of this tooth. There's no point keeping it in there when, you know, it's battered up. It needs to go. You know, I am a bit nervous about how I'm going to eat because I won't have a tooth there. I have had another extraction, and you get used to it after a while, but that one's got like a tooth, then a tooth missing, then a tooth. But this one will have a tooth missing, and then the one next door to it is just held on by the roots. So that's got to be removed. So it's a larger gap. So I don't know how that's going to pan out. If he says he's going to take both of them out at the same time, I'm going to decline it, because you know, you need to let the first tooth heal. And with obviously a extraction, what will happen is the tooth will go, and then the skin will fold over the hole and seal it. But that can take anywhere between, you know, 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes longer. But yeah, and then there's this thing called a denture, which is basically like a fake tooth that you put gum glue on. There's some glue that you get for your gums, and it basically puts it on the gum. But, you know, I can go down the route of implants if possible, but you're talking thousands and thousands of pounds. So, yeah, I mean, I'm 30 and I'm losing all my teeth. That's not good. But, you know, I eat a hell of a lot of crap. So, you know, I'm always eating sweets and that, and it's got to the point where I'm just sick and tired of going without. You know, why should I miss out all the time? So you might as well just take the teeth out. But it will be difficult, because obviously smiling at someone is going to be quite difficult when you've got no teeth there. So I'm going to be paranoid about that. But I'll be like my granddad. I don't know why, but I'll have to find out from my mum, because all of his teeth got removed. He's got no teeth on the lower jaw or upper jaw. I believe it's because he said it hurts. His teeth were hurting him when he chewed. But when he eats crisps, he has to use his tongue and bash the crisp against the palate. The palate is the top of your mouth, so that he can actually eat something. So yeah. But yes, it's very, very good. So yeah, I think I'm going to have lunch after this. And then I'm going to do a bit of I do a collection called the Titanic. So obviously in here we only get parts once a week, or if you subscribe it's once a month. But as you can see, I've got some decking I need to do. So I'm going to think about doing that. And then tomorrow I've got a contract with O2. So what that means is I can, if I want, like, say a gadget, like for example, a new iPhone charger, I can ask them to order it, but add the cost to my next bill rather than pay there and then. So, which I'm quite surprised with, because my credit history is not very good, because obviously I've had debts over the years. But I was quite surprised that they offered me a contract. But apparently what it is if you're on pay-as-you-go, if you've been paying on time, they don't do it by credit history all the time. They do it by, like, how good you pay, how good your account's in order and stuff like that. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. And then on the 10th of February, they said that I could upgrade my tariff. And I was on the 160 gigabyte thing. Because they did like a promotion where you could get like 10 extra gigabytes each month for a certain period. And then what they did was this month, I I thought, well, I want to go for the unlimited one because it's okay having 160 gigabyte, and I was finding that I wasn't really using it much. I mean, I could have it on for 2 whole days and it would only take like a gigabyte. And I used to be with Labara before that, but I just thought, well, I wanted unlimited because I'm always having to check how much I've used in case I go over, because if you go over, they'll charge you extra on your bill. So I thought, well, I'll go for the unlimited one. I'm always on, you know, Facebook or checking my emails and stuff like that. So it's like when I'm on the train, when I'm on the train, I'm either like looking on Facebook, see if there's any news or anything, or I'm looking on my emails, get my emails down and stuff. And it's just nice because I don't have to worry that I'll go over my tariff. So, but my contract comes with 6 months of, I had the choice between 6 months of Disney or 6 months of what was it? 6 months of Disney or 6 months of the Amazon Prime Video. And I thought, well, I'll go for the Disney because I like watching Disney, Disney Plus and all that. Obviously, they've got Way of Water coming. They've got from Avatar. They've got Wakanda Forever. And then Marvel films never seem to end. I mean, Endgame was the last one, but now it seems to be going down the route of individual character movies. So I think Marvel will go on for donkey's years. So this is gorgeous, isn't it? So cute. But yeah, so thought that was good. E. We haven't got E. It's got to be this colour, isn't it? That's the only black we've got in this. So it's interesting that they've not put it as A, because sometimes a 310 will come up as A. Oh, look at that. We've got a big dollop here. Yeah, man, look at that. A nice big AB for his belt button there. And yeah, it's looking really nice. I mean, these are great kits. I mean, you could buy the kit, the whole kit, and, you know, give it as a gift for Christmas, or, you know, if you wanted to, you could make one up like I'm doing now and then give it as a gift for a Christmas gift or something. There's lots of things and lots of ideas that, you know, you can do and stuff, and yeah, so looking really lovely. I'm really enjoying this one. I wanted to keep this one till the end, but I was clearing up last night, and because I've got jewels all over the place, and wanted to make it a little bit more tidier, and I put some in here, so I need to figure out what colour that is. What I tend to do is with crystals, I will keep them. So yeah, I will normally keep them to see whether I can do that. I'm just checking, just want to get this email to the thing, to the Emma, and see whether, hi Emma. Okay, I've sent that across because I really would. I hope they can add the points. Maybe it's a case where, you know, you have to show them your order confirmation on Just Eat, and maybe they'll add them. But it is a bit annoying because obviously you've got the Greg's app, and on the Greg's app you've got the Just Eats option. But I don't know whether you have to email them after you've ordered each time and go, look, here's the order confirmation, can you apply the points? Or do you have to directly order through the app so that it's linked with Just Eats to get the points, you know? But yeah, it just seems like when you order with Just Eats, you don't get the points added, and it's It's a bit annoying really, but it is a good programme, but it's also, it seems to me like you have to spend quite a lot to get one free item. I mean, to get that I would have to buy you have to collect 9 stamps. So 360 times 9, God knows how much, probably looking at about 20 quid just to get one free sandwich back. But, you know, it's like Tesco. Tesco is very poor value in my opinion, because you spend, it's got to be £1 for 1 point, or is it 2 points or something like that. And it just seems like you have to spend quite a lot to get just something back. It's not really effective, but it's not always about the points, because with a club card you may not have enough points, but say like a loaf of bread is £1.50, but if you have a club card it will come to £1, so you get discounts. That's the better side of it. But yeah, so club card members do get things a little bit cheaper, which is nice. So yeah, it's quite good. I've actually pinched my little, I'm that low on trays, I've actually pinched my little Love Heart wax as a tray. I was looking on Prism and they've got some trays, but they're like the big ones, but I think they're a little bit smaller than that. You know the one that came with, was it the Husky Dogs I got it with? One of the unboxings, I got a slightly smaller tray than that, but it was a medium size. So yeah, I might ask Prism what size that is, because I don't really want to get a big one though. I'm after the trays that have these spouts, because what I want to do is I want to phase these ones out. As soon as one of these comes up, I chuck this one away. I firmly believe that all paintings should have the spouts. All trays should have the spouts. They know that we have to tip them in the bags and that, so it's very annoying. And you can also get things like, for example, DAC, they have trays that have like a little stopper at the end. So as you can see, for example, here, there's like a little stopper thing that you can pull out like that to stop the drills falling through, and that's a nice width there. So yeah, it's quite good really. But yeah, it's really nice indeed. Another one almost done here, guys. But obviously, as I said, I get the impression these drills are a little bit small for the symbol here, because as you can see, like here, if I try and move that over, it will still, a little inch you might see still, but always try to fill it. Don't like pull it down and then so that you can see the line. Always try your very best to fill it. You sometimes go over the line if you're rushing, but that's what you're aiming for. The drill is to cover the whole lot. Now obviously squares are bigger and you do get less light bleed on it, but there we go, guys. Another one done and dusted and looking very, very lovely. So let's get the next chain and put this on. I'll just open it up a bit. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It's very shiny though, isn't it? I wonder what carat that is. It's not going to be 9 carat gold, is it? It's probably just gold plated by the looks of it. But yeah, really, really enjoying these. I think I watch a channel called Diamond Paintings Pillar, and she does an awful lot of keyrings, and I think I got it from her. I think she advertised these and she was doing them at the time, and they just looked lovely, and I thought, oh, I've got to get them. I've so got to get them. But yeah, so there we go, another one done and dusted, and we've only got 2 more, so 9 and then 10, and then we'll do hang on a minute, 1, 2, yeah, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sure we had 11. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've still got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's interesting. Because I thought the gingerbread man was the 11th one, but it looks like we're back to 11 and 12 again. So yeah, wow, brilliant. So yeah, that's looking really nice, and we'll do a recap video at the end. But I'm really excited to get another one done, and I think we might do that one next. But I'm tempted to do that. But anyway, if you like what you see, please do get. Please reply to it. Please do get what you can, and if you like these keyrings, they do quite a lot. I quite like I quite like the one from Liz Harrison, who's got the little teapot. But I think she told me that they don't do them on Amazon, so it might be a fancy or one-day saving thing. I'm not very happy with one-day saving, so I'm probably going to steer away from them, because they told me that the collaboration weren't working because I've not got enough subs. But then when you look at other people's channels, they've got really low subs as well. So I think I've not got the true story there. But yeah, I'm trying to steer away from that company because I don't like the way they've treated me through the collaboration thing. But anyway, but yeah, if you want to get these, they're on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye.